Okay, so it's time to review Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second installment to the Ant-Man franchise. Okay, let's see. It was released in July 6, 2018. Budget 130 to 145 million. The box office was 622.7 million. Critic score, however, was at 87%, which is really good, all things considered. Plus, the audience score was 80%, which is also really good. My summary of this: in this second installment, Scott is grappling with the consequences of choices as both superhero and a father. And the dynamic duo, which is Ant-Man and the Wasp, must find themselves against an epic battle against a powerful new enemy. My score on this particular film, the second installment of Ant-Man and the Wasp, is an 8 out of 10. Let me see. Things I did like about this movie, though. The addition of the Wasp. I did like the new Wasp hero and all that. I thought she was pretty cool. The fast, fun movie. How is very fast paced, a little bit funny, Ant-Man and the Wasp were fighting together. Like the movie says, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So yeah. Even their humor, more humor in this movie. What I disliked about this film was the villain. It was okay. It could have been a better villain because basically it was you felt sympathetic toward the villain, but it wasn't a villain per se. It was more like a broken character. I need to describe it better. I'm so sorry. When I do these, I need to put it more effort into this, but no, it was more thoughts. It was okay. It was an okay thing. Kind of got too goofy at times. There were times in the movie where this side villain was all funny and whatnot, but it was meant to be like that, so not for me though, at least. The other villain, which is I forget that guy's name. Hold up. I need to do my research here. What is that guy's name? It'll come to me. I am so sorry. But my next review on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will be longer, however. I did like this movie. I could say more about it, but I also liked how Scott, after Civil War, Scott was in house arrest and he couldn't go anywhere, so he had to find fun stuff to do, and he learned magic and whatnot. I thought that was pretty cool nonetheless. What he also did was I like the new suit in there because he did get a new suit. Unless it was the same suit from Civil War. It's probably the same suit from Civil War unless it was a new one. Because I know he had a new suit in Civil War because it wasn't the... Well, not too sure. Then again, at the same time. Another thing I like, though, is how Scott is dang, there's one movie I'm stumbled upon. I don't really have a lot bad to say about it. I do have a lot good to say about it, though, at the same time, because it's oh, and at the ending of the movie when Scott gets trapped in the van and it sets up for Avengers Endgame and how he gets out with the help of a rat. I mean, it's pretty interesting to say the least. Yeah. I need some coffee. I need to think more about this film. It's a great film, though. It's a good MCU film, in my opinion. Some stuff could be better, but overall, they did a good job on this film. But the next film I'm going to go over, let's just say it's kind of half and half. Half with the audience, half with the people that make the film. So, yeah. I'm just talking about these films because I'm very passionate about talking about movies and whatnot. I do need to go more in depth and research just a little bit more. I do have my research for the third movie, though. Well, I hope you guys liked the review nonetheless. That was the things I love, things I hate when it came out, how it did with the critics and the audience, and peace!